All right, this is the Mini Cooper. This is the 2003 Mini Cooper. I've been cleaning everything up, and I haven't been really showing them the cleanup process. I've more been cleaning it up just so I can work on it, and then start showing the work on progress. And I didn't really video the general maintenance that I've been doing to it, just because it sat for 2 years. But I basically did a top off and change on all the fluids and liquids, basically. I even cleaned out the K&N air filter and redid that. Missing those, but I saw that someone zip tied it, so I just zip tied it also, and it is all right. So I do have the battery cover. The battery that I have is just a little too big, so it don't fit. But I also got nifty with some zip ties. I fixed this. It's not the best, but compared to the one that actually is, I mean, not all broken. Few zip ties that don't look too bad. But yeah, I do want to make these red. I don't like the blue. Um, I do want to paint the whole engine bay and like all the whatnot. So if I ever want to do a wrap, like, and even like the door sills and like the hatch and stuff like that, like all that exposed part, I want to paint that black. And then even with like when I don't have the wrap, it still looks a little nicer. It looks a little cleaner. Um, than all this faded ass red. But I do want to put a boost room on the side for Mario Kart. I think that'd be cool. Um, here's we did debadge the Cooper off. We are gonna debadge that off, but it is pretty nice. But I don't really care that much about my license plates. I've shown them before. I've seen other famous YouTubers show them, but here's the interior. Headliner, as you can see from right here, is missing the fabric. It's kind of nasty. But I've been cleaning it up, getting him actually all cleaned up. Yep. But it's got like basically brand new tires, a basically brand new clutch. The motor in this thing is so new, you can still see the paint marker inside the motor. They got that nice cleaned up K&N. I mean, after I get a power steering pump, because I was cursed with that issue, the tire pressure sensor issue that's common also, and some rear brakes, he's gonna be mad. He's gonna be mad. We gonna make this a fixer-upper build. We gonna make this a base model build. Fuck it. We don't need the big supercharger. I'm going for better gas, still looking cool, and still being reliable. Like, I don't need high numbers. I just need good gas and reliable. That's it. I don't need the high numbers. I don't need to be. It's definitely not gonna be cheap, and it's definitely not gonna be fast. But it'll be a fun little build. I'll show it more as I work on it. I'm gonna be putting a power steering pump in here soon. I'm gonna be putting the brakes in here soon. I'm gonna be doing some headliner work here soon. When I go to the junkyard to get the power steering pump that they said is pretty new, came out of a good motor, bad transmission car that they had laying around. So hopefully it still works and it's still good. It'll last me a little bit. While I'm there, might ask about some screws, and depending on what model it was, if it has the 3-spoke steering wheel, I might ask them about that too, because it is a plug and play conversion from the S model steering wheel, and I like it better. And there's more highly moddable platforms for keeping the OEM airbag, but having a custom built steering wheel at the same time. So that'd be cool. That'd be awesome. Like I said, I kind of want to do like, I want to go like and do a decently cool build, but I want to do it like a decently cool like OEM plus style kind of build. To just keep it like simple and reliable. That's what this is gonna be. This is gonna be the daily. Maybe if put enough love into it, we might get an S model 4-door and use this as like something, like way of trade for one or something. But we gotta put some love into him first before he's gonna be going anywhere. I'll probably just end up keeping him if it's not that hard to be able to drive my son around in this little 2-door. Because I do definitely want to get a 4-door, just so it's easier to get him in and out. But right now, this is this is something that me, my mom, and her boyfriend were able to work out as like a hey, like let's get you back on your feet car, and that her boyfriend was trying to get rid of. So I'm working a deal out with him on it. But heck yeah. I just gotta try and get this thing running. It was running for a while, but that power steering pump it finally just took a shit. And yeah, it don't wanna fucking drive no more. It just keeps cutting in and out on power and different things like that. And it's just got absolutely no steering at all. So it's stiff. So time to fix that up, time to get it back on the road, and time to build a cool little go-kart. But that's today's update. Like I said, I do want to try and bring this back a little bit. I am tired, and I still have a couple hours that I'm going to take advantage of, and I'm going to try and get this headliner out. So tomorrow, I can start mocking everything up, so that way when I can buy the glue adhesive that I need, I can start laying the new fabric on the headliner. But I got plans, and stay along for the ride. The journey's about to finally start.